What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This is gonna be a different type of video. This is gonna be a tutorial for Rossi nails. And here you guys can see how I did my nails. I hope that you guys like it. If you want to see how I did my nails in this video, they continue watching. Right here I'm showing you guys, this is the base coat. This is the activator. And the third one will be the Rossi top coat that makes my nails super shiny, and I really love it. I don't know if you guys can see the shine on the video. And this is one of the acrylics, one of my favorites. This is the way that it looks like, and it's like a pink glittery type of acrylic, and it's one of my favorites. I really enjoy using it. This is the way that it looks on my nails. I can show you guys the way that it looks. And also this is the second one that I received in the set, and this one is like a silver type of acrylic, and it's beautiful also. I will be showing you guys the way that it looks on my nails. This is the way that it looks. I'm doing this voiceover, and my voice is a little bit messy, so sorry. This is the third acrylic. It's like a blue purplish type of color, but it's more like blue, sky blue type of color. I don't know why it looks purple on this video, but I apologize if the lighting is not the best. And then this is the fourth acrylic that comes in this set, and it's like a black matte type of acrylic, and I really love it. This set is called Boss Babe Kit. In the description below I will be adding my code, so you can get 20% off, and I do get commission if anybody is interested. I do get commissions if you use it. And also, this is what I showed you guys in the beginning. I am just showing you guys the product itself so you guys can see the size of it and stuff. Over here, I'm going to show you guys, this is my other hand that has no nails. These are my natural nails. That's how long they are. So I'm going to use tips only because some of my nails are not the same size, and I want them all to look good. But this product is great for overlay, and it's also good for acrylics. I'm going to do acrylics in this tutorial. This is the glue that I'm going to use. It's called Nylene glue, and it's a very good glue. I like it. And also this is the file that I will be using. I got this file from CVS. I usually use a different type of file, but this one worked very good because the product is so easy to use. This is the nail cutter that I will be using, obviously, to cut the tips that I'm going to be using today. And I use this, the first side is a file, the second is to smooth it out, the third is to buff it out, and then the fourth is for shine. This right here is what I use to push my cuticles. It's from the brand Kiss. You don't necessarily have to use this. You can also use like a little wooden stick that a lot of people use to push the cuticle back. But this is what I use, and it's very comfortable. And I always recommend that you push your cuticles back before you start doing your actual acrylics. The next step will be filing your nails. You don't have to do it very rough. Please don't do it rough. Just do it very lightly because you don't want to damage your natural nail. So I do it very lightly just to take, you know, any oily surface or anything like that. And so the glue can stick way better to my natural nail. This is the only reason why I do it. Now you take a brush and take the excess off. You don't want any dust on your nails. And right after that, you start using the tips. Make sure that is the size of your nail. Don't put it bigger or smaller because it's gonna look weird. I filed the tip because I want that to be very thin, so I don't have to file it on top of my natural nail and damage my natural nail. This is what I do. Everybody does it very differently. This is just the way I like doing it. Then I put a drop of glue on the tip. Very easy. And I put it on my natural nail like that. Always make sure that is glued on correctly, that is not looking weird, because if the glue dries and the nail is sideways, it's going to look horrible. So please be careful. And then now I will be cutting the tips. As you guys can see, the tips look extremely long, and that's not the way that I want it. I want it exactly the size of my natural nails, because I got used to the size of my natural nails. So I am just cutting it very nicely. And but this is everybody's different preference. Everybody cuts their nails however they want to. This is just the way that I wanted them for this video. Now we're going to go ahead with the first step, and is using the base coat, and I'm going to use this acrylic. That would be the pink one. This is beautiful. Like, I just really love this acrylic so much. I feel like it's so girly, and I hate pink, but this actually looks so gorgeous on the nails. Like, the camera doesn't even make justice. So you take a little bit of the base coat. You try to do it very thin, a very thin layer. You don't need a thick layer for this. And then you dip it in real quick. And this is the way that it looks like after you dip it in. And you continue to do it. It's your preference how thick you want it. So I dip it in about 3 times, and I feel like that is perfect for me. And then I'm going to show you how I do the silver one. Again, apply a very thin coat. You don't need a thick coat. A thin coat is perfect. And then, like I said, you repeat it. You keep dipping it in just as many times as you want to. And then this is the way that they look like. Then you're going to go ahead and check it out. Make sure it's even, obviously, because if it's not even, it's going to look really weird. At first it was a little bit hard because I've never used this before, but then when I got the hang of it, it was really good, and it's so easy to do. So this is the way that they look like. And I think that I'm done with my coats. So I dip them in like 3 times each nail. So now I'm going to go in with the activator. What this activator does is that it makes the acrylic hard, so you can be able to file. Because if the acrylic is not hard and you file, then it's going to be a hot mess. So you want to absolutely put the activator on after you dip into your acrylic. And now this is the way that you test it out. If it's hard, you're gonna notice because of the sound. And then after you know it's hard, then you start pushing your finger off the nail, because sometimes it gets a little bit glued on there. And then you separate that and you start filing very gentle, because you don't want to cut yourself like I did in this video. I did cut my other hand a few times, but this is not the product's fault. This is my fault. I was in a rush and I really wanted to do this quickly, so I actually hurt myself not being careful. But please be careful how you file the edges. Again, this is a personal preference. After you see that your nails are ready to go and you're comfortable and you love the length and you love everything, take the excess off one more time. If you want to, you can also go ahead and wash your nails and make sure they are very dry. And then you're gonna start buffing. And then after you buff, then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna use the shine. No, I'm lying, I'm sorry. After the file, you're gonna start smoothing it out. And then you're gonna start, after you smooth them out and you think that they are smooth enough, then you can go ahead and start buffing them. And the same thing over and over, which with each of the sides. You buff them, and when you're comfortable with how much you buff them, then you go ahead and try the shine. And the shine part is what's literally going to show you how they are really going to look with the finished look. So if the shine part looks really good after you shine your nails, you're like, oh my god, they're beautiful, they're shiny, they're smooth, then that's going to be the signal that your nails are ready for you to use the top coat. But again, this is very very personal, so you see your nails, and if you like them and you're ready to use the top coat, then you go ahead and use the top coat right away. That's the way that they look after I'm done. And you touch them, and if they feel smooth, then you're probably ready to go. And this is the activator. I'm sorry, this is the top coat. This is the last step. As you guys can see, you don't need a thick coat either. With a thin coat is really good, but you gotta try your best to be even, because when it dries out, it will look that way. I love this top coat. It's amazing. You don't need no lamp for it. It looks shiny like that, and when it gets dry, it stays that shiny. It's amazing. Then I use this Lolly Elixir Hydrate Tea Seed Elixir. And this oil is amazing. I also love the way it smells. I got that complimentary from Lolly Beauty. If you haven't checked them out, please do so. They have amazing clean products, vegan products, cruelty-free products. They are wonderful. I use this for my cuticles. I love using that because it makes my nails look very hydrated and fresh and ready to go. But you can use any oil of your preference. You can use that. You can use baby oil. You can use nail oil. You can use coconut oil, almond oil, whatever you have. And this is the finished look. I hope that you guys like it. I really enjoyed making this tutorial for you guys. And honestly, if you're a mom like me, this is the way to go. It's so good, so comfortable. Please ignore all the little cuts that I have on my fingers. Like, I try to cover it there. Please ignore that. Like I said, this is not the product's fault. This was my fault. So I hope you guys enjoy my video. Check out the code on the description below. Again, I get commissions if you use the code, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.